Hello and welcome to me eating dinner. Art styles seem to be something that a lot of people are really obsessed with, especially in the art community, so today I decided to do a little challenge of doing 5 different art styles from randomized things, from media to YouTubers to stuff in between. Just as a way of unwinding. I have a bigger video in the works right now, so this is kind of like a short video while we make the bigger one. Also, just as a reminder, I'm really close to hitting 2K, and I'd like to thank all of you on the support on the videos for the art. I didn't think this many people would be enjoying them, so thank you so much, and again, please check if you're subscribed because it would mean a lot if we could hit 2K before VidCon. Okay, that's it. Let's get started with the video. Starting off the video, we have my art style. I actually didn't know which version of Sail to draw originally. I wanted to draw the racing version of him, but I decided that off-grid Sail would just be the easiest to replicate in other people's styles. Plus, he's the most simple, silly guy, so that's the one we went with. There's only one person here. I decided that it would be good to start off with my own art style as, you know, just a way of like making sure we have a basis of what my art looks like versus the rest of the styles I'm going to attempt later on in the video. I feel like my style is very heavily inspired by anime in a way. I consumed a lot of anime when I was younger, and I think I look at a lot of like anime inspired stuff when it comes to like inspiration from my personal art. I don't know, I like it, I like how it looks. I just think it's a little silly drawing. Why did I only cut it off at the knees? That's because I was so tired. This took me 3 different tries to draw. I was gonna draw full bodies, but I hated the sketches so much that I was like, I'm cutting it off at the knees. Whatever, I'm not doing this anymore. This was supposed to be just a quick little silly video, you know, after work, after I'm done with like, you know, the things I gotta do, I'm gonna record this, because that's what I do with all my videos, and yeah. One thing I noticed is that this version of me has the lightest hair out of every other version. I don't know how that happened. It's just something that happened. I don't know why. Here you can see the way I shade hair. I have no clue where I originally picked up this technique of like using my, what's it called? Like the select tool and then coloring it that way. I don't remember how I picked it up, but all I know is that I've been using it for a while and I really like it. Here you can see me remembering that I have a streak in my hair and adding it, even though I literally have it in person. Well, not fully, I just have it's like highlights, but only in the front. I don't know how to explain it. You can see me when I'm coloring the jacket, forgetting to put the 01 on the jacket. I don't know why I forgot or how I forgot. I added on later, but yeah, I already decided not to put the blue bun part of the jacket, so I don't know why I even removed the 01. The blue bun is supposed to be the racing team that Sail is on. It's a pun on Red Bull Racing. Red Bull Oracle Racing, Blue Bun Celestial Racing. Look, it's funny to me. I like, okay, if it's funny to me, that's good enough. If you can't tell, I really like Formula. I'm a big Formula fan. Anyways, here's the finished drawing. I really like him. Let's move on to the other art styles though. So next up we have the lovely Emirichu, and I don't know if my art style is that similar to hers, but I did find this one to be the easiest to replicate, at least when it comes to the general like shapes and all of that. I think it's just because both of us have very anime influenced art styles, therefore I think it was a little easier. I was trying to draw myself the way I think she would draw me if I was in a video, so I omitted a lot of details that I think she would admit if she were to draw me. Here you can see me trying to find the perfect brush. I was struggling. I could not find a brush that I thought looked like the one she uses, but I think I found something that's pretty similar. I don't think my current style of content is like that influenced by her, but I do know that she was one of my big influences to do animatics back when I was younger. And if I ever do vlogs, I know who's gonna be like the main inspiration. When I was like 13, I used to be so influenced by Emily's art. I was such a big fan. I was sitting there watching all the animatics going, man, I hope one day I could draw like that. And it's kind of weird to have to like go back and like, you know, do this art style challenge and be like, huh, this is, like when I was 13, I would have killed to be able to draw like this. That's very interesting. I personally really love, I love her content. She's a very lovely content creator. Her series where she goes to maid cafes, I put it on every time I'm eating. That sounds weird. I don't know. It's like my personal cocoa melon for when I eat. If that makes sense. Here you can see me doing the eyes, which have little like, I don't know how to put this, but it's like little dots type things as highlights. I really like it. I think it's really fun. Here I'm doing the hair. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Again, I think the art style, weirdly enough, is the closest to my own so far. I found it pretty easy to replicate. I don't know, but also I was trying to draw myself the way I think she would draw me in a video. So maybe it's because I omitted a lot of details or something. I don't know. This did make me realize that I really like the way that I did the hair in this one. I don't know. I like the weirdly like straight spiky anime boy hair. It's kind of fun. Here you can see that I kind of omitted almost every detail from the jacket because I don't know, I think if I were to be drawn in Emily's style for a video, I think most of that jacket's details would be gone and be very much so simplified for the sake of the video. And here's the final drawing. I really like it. I genuinely think this looks pretty good, and let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have my friend Smokeebee, and if you don't know who Smokeebee is, they're a YouTube Shorts creator here on YouTube, wow. And also, they're my good friend. I recently saw them in New York, so that was pretty fun. But I don't know why I struggled so much. They have such a simple, cute art style, and I was struggling as if I was, like, tasked with replicating Da Vinci's paintings. Oh my god. I realized I struggle so much with simple art styles. I don't know what it is about me, it's my need to overcomplicate things. I even have a reference for how they would draw me. I don't know what was happening. I look like I have every illness in this drawing. I sent this to Smokey and we literally were laughing about it, being like, he looks like he has every illness at once. What is wrong with him? Here's the final piece though. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have the Owl House, and I don't think the Owl House really influences the way I draw. I would love to do a background study. I think the backgrounds in that show are absolutely phenomenal. But I do really like the show. I think it was really fun, and I think for, you know, like, not to be like, oh, for a kid's show, but for a show that aired on the Disney Channel and was, you know, cut off the way it was and canceled, I think it did a really good job of telling its story. It was a really well-done show, and I like it a lot. Now, I struggled immensely drawing this. I think just I can't do simple art styles. I don't know what it is, it's just that anytime I do a simple art style, it does not look good. I'm just not built for it, man. I'm just not built for it. I looked at pictures of Luce in season 3 and also Hunter as reference. Those are my main two references, plus Willow for the glasses. I don't really know what coven I'd be in if I was in the Owl House. All of them seem pretty fun. So, I don't know. I feel like I'd have such a hard time trying to pick a coven if I was there. I'd be like, no, don't make me pick. Which I guess is the point of the show, is that, like, you shouldn't have to pick. You should be able to do whatever you want, you know? I don't like the way this came out. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't particularly like this drawing. I think it's just because I can't do simple art styles. I wish I had a second, like, try at it, but it was like 2 a.m. by the time I got to draw this one, and I was so tired, and I was like, please set me free. Please! Oh god. I think this does cement to me that I don't think I can do simple art styles at all. But here's the finished one, and we have more art styles to do. Come on, let's go. So next up we have GinjaNinjaOwO, and June's art style is so cute. I was trying to replicate their newer art style as opposed to the one that I was more familiar with, mostly because I don't know, I really like it. I've been looking at images of it and I've been like, dude, this is so cute. And I wasn't really doing these with like any sort of studies beforehand. I was just kind of winging it based on pictures I saw, so I don't know how accurate this is, but I did my darn best. I even colored with pink as a shade, not a shading, sketching layer, because that's what June does. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do it this way. Their videos are definitely something that influenced me to make speed paints, 100%. I think if I wasn't watching their speed paints when I was younger, I would not be making speed paints now. But when it comes to their art, definitely their older art influenced the way I draw nowadays. I definitely see parts that I remember looking at their art when I was like 12 and being like, dude, this is so good. I wish I could do that. So, yeah, no, this is a really fun thing to do, you know, kind of feed my inner middle school self, being like, whoa, remember this person who used to make Warrior Cats animations? Well, let's draw like them. I really like their recent art style. I think it's so cute. I love it so much. If you guys like haven't checked them out, really cool artists, really cool stuff. They do way more cartoony than I do. This was definitely kind of not a struggle, I'd say, but definitely different enough where I was kind of like questioning myself when like, if I'm doing this right, or if like I should be doing things differently or so. But I was mostly going off of like picture references and all of that, so maybe I got a few things wrong, but I did my very best, and I think it looks fine. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it looks exactly, I don't think you would be able to mistake it for June's art, but I think definitely you'd be like, oh, this person is trying to replicate June's art style. Yep, that's what's going on. Now that I think about it, I think they definitely would give me more details that I currently have, but I kind of, again, a lot of this was done in one sitting, so I was kind of just getting through them one by one. I don't know. If I could, I'd probably spend more time like studying their art and all of that, because I think it's so lovely. I think it's so great. I'm a big fan. And you might realize that later on, I had this little like, I don't know, like pop of color behind the character, and that's mostly because I feel like that's a kind of a staple of their art in a weird way, like very much so, like colorful, very like, I guess, yeah, colorful is the right way to put it. I guess it's very bright and colorful, and I felt like I needed to add that in because, you know, it's just a little homage, but here's the finished piece, and I really like it. I think it looks good. I don't know if you would 100% be able to tell that this is like replicating June's art style, but I like it. And let's move on to the last art style. So the last art style is Battle for Dreamland, and personally, I've never seen BFDI. I threw this in as a little homage to my friend Slush, and it was really fun trying to decide which object I would be. I was like, you know, because I definitely would not be drawn as a human if I was in the show, so I decided to go with a bottle. A very certain kind of bottle of a very certain liquid. Oh god, it's a Bacardi bottle. It's a bottle of Bacardi. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I thought it would be silly. It's just a silly little one I threw in. It was in the hat, but here it is. I think it's really cute, and yeah. So here's the final lineup. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. If you don't know, I stream on Twitch. You should check that out. Also, we're getting really close to 2K, so if you could subscribe, that'd be really cool. It'd just really help out the channel. I'm trying to get monetization, so it'd be really cool if you subscribed. And with that, I'll see you all later. Bye bye!